Kittila. Okay, so like we were thinking, okay, who will be called as a chief guest for this conference? So I would like to introduce an eminent personality, Professor H. Venkateswarlu, who has received the Best Teacher Award in the year 2010 from the government of Andhra Pradesh and has 30 years of experience in the university service, where along 20 years as a professor, and he has held various positions throughout his career as principal, dean, coordinator, and also as head of department with the Osmania University. He's still associated as chairman for this department with the Osmania University and of Board of Studies in Commerce. He also holds a position of Executive Vice President of Indian Commerce Association and Joint Director at National Academy of Development. Mr. Venkateswarlu has done his research in 14 PhDs, 5 MPhils, and 6 other PhDs as guide. He has given lectures in different universities of India, along with which he has also published books, organized seminars, and given training. So with this note, let me invite the chief guest for the day, Professor H. Venkateswarlu, over to the dais with a virtual round of applause. Welcome, sir.
So I would request you to test your audio. Yes, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, sir is here. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Am I seen now, visible?
Yes, sir, you're visible and you're audible, sir.
Okay. Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Yes, Anjali, you can invite him again so that yes, he gets the cue to start.
Okay, so like we have an eminent personality here, Professor H. Venkateswarlu, who has received the Best Teacher Award in the year 2010 from the government of Andhra Pradesh and has 30 years of experience.
You are repeating that. Okay. That's fine.
Okay, so welcome, sir.
Yeah. Very good morning to all those who are present in the program. I thank the 3G school and also our placement cell of the Central University of Kerala for initiating a wonderful program, a program which is the need of the hour for the whole country, that we in the higher educational institutions, we evolve, design and implement so many courses, and all these courses are aimed at generating economic and research activity within the country and across the globe. Any activity should aim at the solutions to human problems. It's not just employment, but it is a solution to a perennial problem. And I'm really glad and I'm really delighted that this is one of the top entrepreneurial global meet organized by the Kerala people. I think it is there in IIT Madras, the school, and our people. I must congratulate Dr. Joseph and the team that we have initiated as a placement cell. And one of the main tasks, one of the main jobs of a university is to provide the career guidance that we have been talking about last, say, 3 decades or so. That, do you want to become a job seeker, or let us say, do you want to become a job giver? Now, this is the choice of a student during the course itself. But the innovation hub, the idea hub, the facilitation must begin during the course itself. What we are surprised, or what we have been dreaming in educational institutions is, how is that we don't have a Facebook entrepreneur, or let us say a Microsoft entrepreneur, or many other people, many other ideas that have come into the globe today, just last 10 years, which have exceeded the businesses that are there in the globe for the last 100 years. That is, within no time, maybe in about 10 years period, they are running into billions of dollars of businesses. And these are all the ideas which have taken shape, which have started in the startups, maybe in small garages, or maybe in the university corridors, maybe in the university canteens, where the young minds meet, young minds sparkle, young minds agitate and young minds take upon the idea for freedom, the idea for entrepreneurial and business activity. I'm really happy that a program is initiated to meet the needs of hundreds of students or thousands of students across the country. And I see that many students are taking part in this particular program. And this program particularly has a very clear-cut theme, the theme of startup. Ever since 2014, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has been talking about this Startup India and many things that he has been talking about, providing the employment facilities and employment opportunities and employment generation within the country, though it has been a very challenging and sometimes daunting task, particularly in the light of the pandemic that we are facing for the last 1 year. That is, economy in different sectors, it is growing, but in some sectors, economy is coming down. I see. But globally, what is happening is the technology is giving birth to new and innovative ideas. There has been a consumer need in the market. Very broadly speaking, a citizen need, but the consumer need was not matched, was not met by the entrepreneurial product activity. That is, there is no match between the consumer need and the product. That's where exactly many of the people, many of the products that we see today exist. That is, say, you take food technology, you take food distribution, not even technology, food distribution, you take, let us say, transportation, you take hospitality, you take many areas where technology is driving home the idea generation. We talk about startup, we talk about business, entrepreneurship. Any business starts with the idea generation. Idea generation must be researched. So, but how does idea generate? What is the source of the idea? Probably source of the idea itself is the consumer complaint, a consumer feel. And this is where the entrepreneurship and this is where a startup begins. And what I want to say is startup is today aided fully by the technological evolution and revolution. The technology, what we see today, was not available just 2 years back or 3 years back. It is payment mode, it is e-commerce mode, and what we see in the form of Ola, what we see in the form of Zomato, what we see in the form of Swiggy, these are all new brands which are making waves in the world, not just in India, but making. That is what is that they are doing. They are just simply making a match between the consumer need gap analysis and consumer product. So product or service and consumer need are matched, and there exists a business opportunity. So a startup is essentially looking into the consumer need gap and analyzing the situation, identifying the various patterns in the consumer needs, and then doing a little minimum research. Research, when I say research, doesn't mean then going into very scientific research and spending, let's say, millions or crores of rupees. But let us say we go to different customers and we try to understand, like, what is the exact requirement, how do we start, where do we start, what exactly is required by the consumer. That is, different market segments exist. The segments, some of the segments in the same need are covered, some of the needs are not met. So the segment which is not met by the existing product should become an idea for the startup. That's where probably the students must think, and this requires a lot of cultivation in the university campuses. I'm very happy that Central University of Kerala is in the front. It is taking a lead, and in fact, I would like to start an idea hub, or I would like to call it as probably a CUK entrepreneurial innovation hub. I wish that every university should have entrepreneurial innovation hub. Innovation is mainly, we discuss about the ideas. You know, there could be some small micro groups of the students coming from different disciplines, coming from science, coming from commerce management, coming from literature, coming from, you know, so many different international relations, political science. These are the young minds that can contribute really to the wonderful, bright ideas. And these ideas properly, if nurtured, could become great startup ideas. And a startup, when it is started, it's not just helping one person to become an entrepreneur, but it is aiding, it's causing a lot of spurt in economic activity, which goes to improve the nation's economic health. Nation's economic health depends on the economic activity. Economic activity is not just dependent on the large multinational corporations or global corporations, but the economic activity can be boosted, you know, as we have been talking about, particularly in the case of Indian context. So many villages are there, more than 6 lakh villages are there, 130 crore people. And that's where most of the multinationals selling small things like soaps, selling small things like Coke, such kind of things, they are selling salt also. They are interested in the middle class population of Indian market, which can afford bigger products, which can afford better products, which can afford quality products, which can afford a price too. Now, this is what exactly is the opportunity I want to tell the youngsters who are present here. There is a great opportunity in India itself. We have about 50 crore population, which is equal to the size of many countries put together. And therefore, you can generate some of the ideas, you know, in a very preliminary way, but try to understand it, try to master it, and try to slowly nurture it. Try to take the guidance of different organizations which are available with the government of India and probably with the government of Kerala, and probably then you can launch your business idea. This is where I'm sure the 3G school, which is in the IIT campus, with maybe with the brightest of the bright brains, would inculcate, would trigger, you know, would give a lot of ideas to start the startup ideas. I'm really happy that the organizers have asked me to be here this morning as the chief guest to start the program. And in fact, I would say that as a commerce professor, I've been doing this, but career guidance, I've been doing career guidance that is doing in terms of business in a conscious and in a planned way is the need of the hour of any higher educational institution, particularly a university like Central University. Like we have about 45 Central Universities, we have many IITs, we have many NITs. All these things can contribute and they can come to the help of many students. And it's not just helping the students, but it is helping a nation, helping the country to take up a very large economic activity, which is very good in the long run. With this, without going into many details, I'm a marketing teacher. I can go into many aspects of business analysis and business marketing, but I would really congratulate the organizers, whoever is at the back of this program. And I congratulate and I thank all the people, and I wish the 3-day program where I find some more than thousands of students across the globe who are participating in this largest, you are claiming it as largest Kerala entrepreneurial program. And I wish the entrepreneurial program a grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your insights, and like you beautifully explained about how to generate that ideas and how, like you rightly said, like no, like if you are starting with the entrepreneurship, it's not only helping an individual, it's helping an economy as a whole, and it's contributing a lot to our nation. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. So like we are like people are thanking you in chat box. Thank you so much, participants, and like we are humbled to have a great personality as our chief guest, and we are honored with your presence, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you.
So like we have a token of small token of love as a certificate. So I request my technical team to please produce a certificate for our chief guest.
Okay, I got a certificate. Thank you.
We are humbled with your presence, sir. This will be
Thank you, Amma. Thank you. Get going because I am into some other program. I'll be going.
Thank you.
Join the mission, build India. Join the mission, build India to serve the world.
Join the mission and build India to serve the world.
Join the mission, build India to serve the world.
Join the mission, build India to serve the world.